And thanks for either purchasing my product, the paragraph of the week for SeeSaw, or if you have an interest in it, this is how you can learn to assign my product to your students so that they can do it. This is your teacher dashboard, and you're going to click the green Add button. We are going to post student work, so select that. Here's your menu of the different items that you could post to it. We are going to upload the folder onto the wall, so go ahead and upload. Now, if you have it on your desktop, you can simply drag it in. I don't. If you store it on your Google Drive, you would select this button. If you're like me and you store it on your computer, you would select this one. And your menu comes up with your files in it. I'm going to use the descriptive one this week, and we are on 3 wishes. So I'll find the 3 wishes folder, and I'll open it. Inside that folder are the 4 images that you'll use, one for each day, day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. Today's day 1, so I'll go ahead and select that and verify that it is the right one. It is. So I'm going to choose that one. If you wanted to do all 4 days at one time, you would simply add them onto here and then they would all show up. But I just want to do 1 a day. I found it's easier, especially for my 2nd graders, to do 1 of those a day. I'm going to click the green check mark because I am finished. Now, here's your page. This is where you can edit it. Unfortunately, SeeSaw does not let me add the text boxes for you, so you'll have to add your own text boxes for the students to type in. If you want, the students can add their text boxes, but I found it's easier if you do it ahead of time and then it's all ready to go for them. So you'll click the text box button over here and you'll see one that pops up. The 3 dots at the bottom lets you edit that text box. You can edit for style, whether you want the classic, whichever font you would like. I usually go with the feather because it's a little bit lighter, or you can use the classic, it doesn't matter. You can pick them. Down here, what do you want the font to look like? And then at the bottom, how do you want it justified? Do you want it left, center, or right justified? So I'm going to do the feather, and I'm going to do this style of text box. I definitely want the line to be around it, and I definitely want it centered. So that's good. I can click off of that, and the menu goes away. Now my text box is not where I want it, so you'll go ahead and click and drag your text box into place. And there you have 1 of them. I generally put 5 of them up here. You do not have to go over here to create another one. You can simply use your keyboard shortcuts for copy and paste, Command-C or Control-C, and then for a Mac, Command-V, or for a PC, Control-V. And it will create another one for you. You can just drag it into place. If you have a Mac, you can also use the Command-D. It will duplicate it for you. And now I have all 5 text boxes in place. If you want your student to have more ideas, just put more text boxes in there. If you don't need them to have 5 ideas, then just put 3 text boxes in there, or however you want to do it. It's up to you. This is one way you can differentiate. So text boxes are in place. Down here, this is where they do their brainstorming and come up with the ideas. Once they fill in these boxes, I tell them to pick the 3 that they want to write about, which are the 3 that are the most important to them. When I first started doing this project with them, I would include the text boxes down here at the bottom also. I don't suggest that. The problem that I ran into is some of my kids would type their 5 ideas up here, and then they would type 3 more ideas down here. So that wasn't working out for us. I deleted those text boxes with the next assignments, and after they picked their 3 that were the most important, I had them drag it and drop it down to here. That way they get the idea of what they're supposed to do. So learn from my mistake. Just do the ones up here and let them drag them into place wherever they want them. Ideas 1, 2, and 3. So now you're ready. You're ready to assign it to your students. If you pay for the premium, you can select the draft and you can actually schedule it. I don't pay for that, so I just use the free version. So I'm going to click Done, that I'm ready to assign it. I am going to assign it to all the students in my class. Maybe there's a couple that you want to give the writing of the week to, that they are more advanced than just paragraph. They've mastered paragraph and they're ready to go on to my writing of the week. Then you can uncheck those. But today I'm just going to assign it to everyone. Once you have your students selected, click the green check mark. If you're using folders, this is the time that you would assign it to a folder to use. I'm not going to use that today. Green check mark when I'm done. And there you will see, this is your teacher feed, and you can see the assignment here and ready to go. Now I'm going to pull up the student feed so you can see what the students see. So this is Ethan's file. Let me refresh this. And there you'll see he has his assignment. So when the students get it and they're ready to complete it, they will click on the 3 dots. And remember, they have to copy each item, so they will actually have to copy it to their wall so that they can edit. And then for them to type in the boxes, if you're using a computer and a mouse, they just double click on it. If you're using the iPad, I think they double tap on it also. So 3 wishes that they might want are money, cool clothes, lots of candy, candy, and jewelry, and some bubble gum. Okay, so now that they have their ideas on, they can just go ahead and drag the ones into place that they want to pick. Kids like clothes and cool candy. And then they're done. They've brainstormed, they came up with their ideas, they've selected the ones that they're going to write about in the paragraph. They have finished, so they will go ahead and click the check mark, and then that will go to you. If you require teacher approval, you'll get this message. If you don't require the approval, then it'll just go on. So that's how to assign it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll help you out the best I can. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.